Scammers used AI to fake her daughter's voice. She almost paid $1 million. Imagine this, you're at home, your day is going normally, and then your phone rings. You pick it up and hear the panicked, tearful voice of your daughter begging for help. "Mom, I messed up, please help me," she says through sobs. Before you can process what's going on, a stranger grabs the phone. He says your daughter is being held hostage, and if you don't wire him a large sum of money immediately, something terrible will happen. You freeze. Your heart pounds. You believe your child is in danger. But here's the horrifying truth. Your daughter is perfectly safe. The voice you heard? It wasn't her. It was an artificial intelligence, a cloned voice made to sound exactly like your child. This nightmare happened to a mother in Scottsdale, Arizona. Her name is Jennifer DeStefano. One ordinary afternoon, she received a call from an unknown number. What she heard on the other end made her heart stop. Her 15-year-old daughter's voice. Her exact voice was crying, terrified, and begging for help. Jennifer could feel the panic rising. The next moment, a man came on the line claiming he had kidnapped her daughter. He demanded a ransom of $1 million. He threatened to hurt her if the money wasn't paid. Jennifer believed it. She was convinced it was real. The voice was too accurate, too personal to be fake. But the truth unraveled quickly. Jennifer's daughter was at her dance rehearsal, completely safe and unaware of what was happening. The entire call was a scam. The criminals had used advanced AI voice cloning software to replicate her daughter's voice with chilling accuracy. With just a short sample of her speech, taken from a video online or a voicemail, the scammers were able to construct an emotional trap that almost cost Jennifer her life savings and her peace of mind. This may sound like a scene from a thriller movie, but it's becoming a dangerous reality for people around the world. And Jennifer is not the only victim. In Florida, Sharon Brightwell received a similar call. Her daughter had supposedly been arrested after a car accident. Sharon was transferred to a lawyer who explained the situation. Then she heard her daughter's voice crying and pleading with her. Panicked, she withdrew $15,000 and handed it over to someone who came to her home. But when they called again, asking for more, she contacted her real daughter, who again was completely fine. Sharon had been scammed, and the money. What makes these scams so dangerous is how real they feel. AI voice cloning technology has advanced so quickly that fraudsters can recreate someone's voice using just a few seconds of audio. It doesn't require expensive software or technical expertise. With a laptop and access to publicly available tools, scammers can clone voices and use them to manipulate people emotionally. They prey on fear, urgency, and the deep love we have for our family. Think about it. Your loved ones have probably posted videos on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. Maybe they've left voicemails or voice notes. Those recordings can easily be accessed, downloaded, and turned into digital weapons. What once felt safe and innocent, posting a fun video or recording a podcast, can now be twisted into a tool for crime. So how do these scams usually work? It often begins with a bit of research. The scammer identifies a target, then collects audio samples of the victim's loved ones. After running those samples through an AI voice cloning program, they generate a synthetic voice. Then they make the call, usually during working hours or in emotionally vulnerable moments. They create an urgent situation, an accident, a kidnapping, or a legal emergency. They demand money immediately and threaten consequences if the victim tries to contact anyone else. It's a pressure cooker designed to cause panic and cloud your judgment. What's even scarier is that this isn't just happening to families. Businesses are also being targeted. In several cases, AI-generated voices of CEOs have been used to trick employees into wiring large sums of money. In one case, a company lost over $240,000 after an employee received a phone call that sounded exactly like their boss. This isn't just a family scam. It's a growing cybercrime trend with global implications. Experts estimate that voice deepfake scams and other AI-based fraud could result in more than $40 billion in global losses by the end of the decade. As AI tools become more accessible and powerful, the line between real and fake continues to blur. And the emotional impact? Devastating. Victims don't just lose money, they lose trust, security, and in some cases, their mental peace. But there are ways to protect yourself. First, consider setting up a family safe word, a secret code that only you and your loved ones know. If someone calls claiming to be in trouble, ask for the code. If they can't give it to you, hang up. Second, always verify. If you get a distress call, don't act immediately. Try to contact your loved one through other means. Third, be careful about what you post online. Limit public access to voice and video content, especially for children. And finally, educate your family, especially older members, about these scams. The more people know about them, the less likely they are to fall for them. We live in a world where technology is evolving faster than our ability to regulate or even understand it. While AI brings many benefits, it also opens the door to terrifying possibilities. Scammers are getting smarter, faster, and more manipulative. But the more we know, the better we can defend ourselves. Jennifer DeStefano's story is a warning to all of us. It reminds us that we can't trust everything we hear, even if it sounds like the voice of someone we love. Stay cautious, stay informed, and always take a moment to breathe before reacting. That moment could save you thousands, or even your life. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Spread the word, because awareness is the strongest weapon we have against scams like these. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.